Yep, it was here, the place where I arrived when I went back in time. After time goes on and nothing happened, I was just mom. Mom was walking over and she saw me. Oh, it's kind of terrifying, to come back here after everything. So many so many things have happened, and still have chills. Because I remember everything. I can literally relive everything. How sad I was just standing there, like the way it happened when I opened my eyes the first time I see all this, and I was so traumatic. I know that a lot of people are not going to believe this. Even after watching this documentary, they're not going to believe this, and I don't blame you, I guess. Because there's nothing but my testimony to support this, and I know that's not much. Wow, so it's been quite a journey, hasn't it? And I don't know how to put an end, how to make a conclusion of this incredible, time-bending, mind-blowing story that I'm pretty sure 90% of the people who's watching right now won't believe. But there's one more thing that I like to talk about, and that's I've been talking about my father, my original father, my foster mother, my foster father, but there is one person that I haven't really talked about, and that's my sister. Because I used to have a sister back in my original time, and she was in a nutshell, she was a musical genius. She was a child prodigy, and you know, from the very beginning, from a very young age, she was an incredibly talented musician, and she did incredible stuff. And you know, you can say that my father and I, we were like the scientific part of the family, and you know, in that same way, you could say that my mother, who was a writer, and my sister, you know, they were the artistic, creative part of the family. So yeah, we were pretty balanced. And you know, I wasn't really into music back then. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I didn't like music, but I'm just saying that I wasn't as invested in music as I am right now. But that doesn't mean that I didn't take part on helping my sister make music. You know, because we had an incredible relationship. She and I, we were best friends. We were partners in crime, and you know, we used to work in these crazy music projects, experimenting with different sounds and stuff. And you know, she was truly a genius, because she always took these crazy ideas and she was able to transform them into songs and music. And because you know, in the future things will be kind of different. Music will be the way music is made. It will be kind of different in a good way, but also in a bad way, because you know, it's taken to the next level when it comes to tools, and it becomes completely available to everyone. And the problem is that the more the technology was involved in the creative process, the less the human side was involved. And I think that my sister knew that, and I think she was, I like to believe that she was trying to do something different. She was trying to change that. She was trying to bring the human element back into music. And that's why I remember that we always like to save all these little projects we were making. You know, we like to store all the music in this little device, which was basically a flash drive, where we could store tons of information. And that's where we like to store all the music that we were making, because the way we think about it is that maybe if civilization it comes to its end, or if it comes the end of the world, of you know, the extinction of mankind or something like that, maybe if this little device, if this little flash drive could survive, and one person was able to find this little device, they will be able to rescue the music culture. You know, they will be able to save the music from humanity. So that was pretty much her idea. Anyway, you know, I remember that the day of the accident, the day that I time traveled, we were working on a project, on a little small song that we were doing, and then you know, whatever happened, and I time traveled, and now I was stuck in this time. And I remember the night that I was in the police station, I was still in shock, and I remember, you know, just getting my hands inside my pockets, and I realized that I still had the little device with me. All the music from my sister, all the projects we were working on, right here. I kind of feel bad at first, because I wasn't going to be able to give all these songs back to my sister. You know, for all this time I always kept the secret. I was very protective and very secretive with this thing, and same thing with this device, because you know, these are the only things that I have left from my time. These are the only memories that I have from my family, and you know, it's all I have left.
The breaking news out of Paris, and what at least at this moment looks to be a city under terror attack.
COVID cases around the world are steadily climbing past the 200 million milestone.
Millions of refugees bombed out of their homes by the Assad regime during 10 years of civil war.
Just before 2:50 p.m., this is The Viewpoint.
And you know, after telling all this, I know what you're going to say, and what people are going to say. All the things that have happened in the world since I'm here, all the things that I know that were going to happen in the world, and I could have prevented them. I could have stopped some pretty bad things from happening, but I didn't. And you know, I didn't prevent them for the same reason that I didn't reveal that this was a time machine. For the same reason that I haven't put this music out there. because I wanted to keep the timeline as clean as possible, because if I don't make any major changes to this timeline, the future will turn out to be pretty much like my future. And I guess that was my last hope of seeing my family again. I guess that was my last hope, that eventually seeing my dad and my father and my sister. But after what has happened in the recent weeks, I think that I think that I'm done trying to change my past. And I think it's time that we try to change the future. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to release this music from the future, today, in the present, right now, in this year. Because, as I'm telling you, music in the future is dying. Music is not human anymore, and I think I can change that. And I think I can prevent the music industry from getting there. And I know what that means, because, I know that by releasing this right now, I'm gonna change the timeline completely. So it's a goodbye. It's a goodbye to everything, to my timeline, to my future, to the way the things are supposed to be. But that's what we all do, right? So we just work every day to try to build a better future for everyone, and I think that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try to save music. I'm going to try to build a better future for the music, for everyone. So what would I tell my dad? I don't know if somehow, some way, this tape or this documentary somehow it gets to the hands of my dad. And if Daddy, you're watching this, well, I hope you're proud of me. Because everything I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it because of you. I'm doing it because I'm trying to build a better future, just like you. Even if we don't see each other again, I just hope that you're okay, and that Mom's okay, and I hope that you're proud of how I turned out to be. I don't know what happened after I disappeared, but I like to think that he's still looking for me, and that he will find me. And I'm not gonna stay here and wait. I'm gonna go out there and search for him too. So if he doesn't find me, I'm gonna find him first. That's a promise.
What about the other time traveler?
Oh no, I don't think I'm ready to talk about that.
We have a contract. You were going to tell us everything.
No, I'm sorry. Cut the camera now. I'm not going to talk about that. All right. This interview is over. Just.
Get ready.